Welcome to part one of our decision-making series. Have you ever wondered how one decision could potentially change your life? What if the next decision that you make will be the most important decision of your life? But before you answer that question, I guess we should talk about what decision-making is. Well, very simply, decision-making is just a process of choosing between different possibilities. Now, how do we enable ourselves to make great decisions? Well, one of the ways that we can do is finding different perspectives, different ways of looking at a problem or a challenge. Develop multiple ways of looking at the same problem from different angles. You see, different perspectives gives us a variety of models at our disposal. We can pick any one of them that best works for the solution within the context that we're working in. Now, this reminds me of a proverb that I've heard many years ago. If all you have is a hammer, then everything looks like a nail. If you only have one framework, one mindset, one model for thinking about the world, then you probably will have to try and fit every problem you face into that framework. You know, when your set of mental models are limited, so is your ability to think, your potential for finding a solution. Now, what do we need in order to make great decisions? You may be surprised by this, but what we actually need is willpower. And as it turns out, willpower is very similar to like having muscles. The more we use our muscles, the more fatigued they come. The same goes for willpower. Every time you have to make a decision, it is like doing another rep in the gym. And similar to how our muscles get fatigued, so does our willpower to make a decision. Our willpower fades with every single decision that we make. Now, of course, some decisions are almost automatic. We don't even think about it. We don't even know that we're making them. For example, when we're driving our car or when we're cooking our favorite meal. Yet, other decisions are more complex and tricky. Like deciding on what do I invest in? Do I start up a new business or do I launch a new product? Every decision that you make sets the stage for your future experiences and opportunities. What researchers have found, though, is that at the beginning of the day, we make our best decisions. And as the day goes on, our decisions get weaker. Research into the criminal justice system, where they looked at how judges make decisions, what they found is that early in the morning, judges tend to make favorable decisions in a way that services and serves the actual criminal. But as they go along the day, those decisions come to about zero. Now, what they find is that we are prone to fatigue. And when the judges go on break and come back from a break, their decisions then become more powerful as well. So there's a requirement for relaxation between making decisions in a day. So what I'd like to talk to you about is how do we actually overcome this decision fatigue that we're talking about? Well, for one is we can plan our daily decisions the night before. The decisions that drain us are the ones that we make over and over and over again. Wasting precious time and wasting precious willpower. These decisions, which could potentially be automatic or planned in advance, is one reason why many people feel so drained at the end of the day. An example of this would be, what am I going to wear to work the next day? What should I eat for breakfast? The trick is to do the most important thing first. Mark Twain once said that if you have to eat a frog, eat a live frog and do it first thing in the morning. Nothing worse will happen through the rest of the day. Now, what that for me means is that if I have to make an important decision, a really tough decision, let's do it in the first thing in the morning. What is the important thing that you need to do right now? Is it getting in shape? Is it building your business? Is it writing your book? Or is it learning to eliminate stress and relax? What I'm going to ask you to do is try and stop making decisions where you can and start making commitments. Rather than hope that you'll make the right choice in the day, try scheduling the things that are important to you. For example, if you're a writer, schedule when you're going to write. So I'll write on a Monday and a Thursday. I will go to gym on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we know that on any given Monday, I don't have to make a decision. All I do is I sit and I write. It's already on our schedule. If you sit back and hope to be able to make the right decisions each day, you will certainly fall victim to decision fatigue and lack of willpower. If you have to make good decisions later in the day, do what the judges do. Take a break, go and have a great meal, re-energize and refresh. It is no coincidence that those judges became better at making decisions after eating. By taking a break, what we do is we feed our brain, which is a wonderful way to boost our willpower. Also think about simplifying. If something isn't important to you, eliminate it. Making decisions about unimportant things, even if you have time to do it, is definitely no benign task, because it pulls precious energy and willpower from the things that absolutely matter to you. Thank you for watching this decision-making series. We hope that you found this extremely helpful, and we look forward to you joining us in the following series.